Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. To begin a great relationship, know what you want. Know what the needs of your mind are, what the needs of your body are, what fits well with you. There are millions of men and women. Some of them will make a great match with you, and others won't. The two of you only need to be a key, like a key in a lock, a match that works. Market rise! Let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 155, NASDAQ up 117, S&P's up 26. Bottom line, folks, is that you do have higher price, and there's no juice behind the move. We did get up finally to 900 million on the NYSE. Bottom line is we go take a look at the SPY. What you're going to see is that all the ETF structures, as well as the indices, they held on price, which means you can go higher. Bottom line, though, there's no buyers up here. Now, picture this. So we had gone up all last week. Each day that we went up, we contracted on volume. Well, we contracted on volume today, too. It's really hard to comprehend. But guess what? We have. We're going into 96 million. We only did 77. And that's like, when I say we're going into, that's just from last week. That's not what we're actually going into. We're actually going into 160 and 138 million, as well as 274 million shares. You know, that's when you're doing the supply versus the demand. And right now, bottom line is that there is a lot more supply than there is demand. And bottom line, people are paying up when they don't have to. But that's how markets do go. They go that way, but guess what? They're going to come right back because of the fact it's not a true demand versus supply market. NDX 100, same type of setup there. What the NDX did, the 3Qs, you're up $3. Excuse me, folks. Sorry about that. You're up $3, trading 162.38. That got over the 161. You did 39 million shares. It was that swing point had 46 million, and you're coming into like 143 million. Small caps are really weak. They are the weakest. Small caps, and the small caps are obviously big indication that they still want lower price. Small caps traded down yesterday in a subtle way, 29 million shares. You trade up today with 23 million shares, and the 23 million is going into approximately 22.5 and 25 million. 25 million is at 143.39. We're at 143.47. What we did, let's go take a look at the composite, the NASDAQ composite. Composite out here did 2 billion shares, so that's not enough in the composite also. What did happen out here this morning, as soon as the open come, is that the NDX1 stocks, they were buying them. They were buying the FANGs. They were buying the highly volatile stocks. They came in strong. That got the market going topside. Amazon was up $57. We go take a look at Google. Google was up $32. You had even Facebook caught a bid out here. Facebook, that ended up being up, let's see, $3.56. Yeah, so they came in fast, furious, no doubt, into those high-flying tech stocks. Gold contract down $2.30, trading at $12.89. Bottom line inside the gold contract, we go over and we take a look at gold. What you're going to see in the gold contract right now is that the sideways move again. You're actually up here. You had 228,000 contracts. This is the let's see, this is the ninth day where basically building cause. This gold market wants to get into this 1,300 area. Now, when we look at what the dollar did today versus gold, it's pretty cool. The reason being is that the dollar made a run to get back over its August 15th swing high. That August 15th swing high is 95,830. We got to 95,895, and that's when the Brexit votes was taking place this afternoon. That was the peak, and then when the Brexit vote failed, bottom line, you had the dollar give it up again. The reason the dollar was giving it up was not because the dollar was giving up. It was because the pound, you talk about volatility, folks, the pound in the UK went from a negative 230 when this thing was shaken out to a positive. I suspect the pound tonight's going to go to the moon. Right at basically 2:30, as soon as they did the vote, the pound shot down to 126.70, and within like a heartbeat, it just said, "See ya, don't want to be ya. I'm going to trade the higher price." Pound goes all the way up to 128.75. Now, the way that the pound is set up technically, this thing wants to go to 132. A pound at 132 is going to put big selling pressure inside the U.S. dollar, which will put buying pressure inside the metals market, which is pretty cool. The thing that's going to be wild watching the aspect of the pound is that, your probability gets higher each and every day that, number one, we're either going to be, well, not us, in the UK, they're either going to basically get a new vote going, they're going to push this off for a year, 2 years, who knows how long it's going to go. Something's going to fly here, that the pound is going to get some relief, folks. And I can't picture this like relief for a couple days. So I suspect they're either going to basically extend this thing, because it's March 29th. The way it's supposed to come down right now is that March 29th, whether they have a deal or no deal, they're supposed to be out of the European Union. They're not going to, and the hard Brexit is that there's no deal, and then they get out, and then they try to figure something out. Just the way that the market is moving right now, I would say that that is not on the table. We'll see where it shakes out, but that's how it looks like it's going to shake out. Oil, let's go take a look at the oil market. Oil caught a bid out here today. Bottom line, it doesn't look like it wants to do much. You're up 3% oil market. You get a lot more volatility inside the oil market now, no doubt. We came off that low of $42 going back December 24th. You're at 52 right now. That is still a dead cat bounce extraordinaire. We haven't even got to a 23% dead cat bounce yet. I don't think we have any. Yeah, we have. Okay, we just got to a 23% dead cat bounce. In fact, it's right over it right now. A normal dead cat bounce can get you to at least a 38% dead cat bounce. Bottom line, you don't have it. We don't have it just yet. Notes. Let's go to the TLT actually, because notes and bonds still want higher price. If we go take a look at the TLT, which is the 20-year plus ETF structure, what you're going to see, no sellers. You're backing down, still backing down with light volume. You're backed into 23 million shares with only 8.9 million. That's saying that the note and bond market continue to want higher price. Stay right there, folks. We're going to come back with some numbers for you. Dow finished up 155, NASDAQ up 117, S&P's up 25. We'll come right back.